it seems I have been combated. I have been attacked by a Hasan bot defender squad that is mentally deranged. However, I am a very petty man, and also I'm kind of like a rabid little chihuahua. When you corner me, I do not submit, and I do not fight. I just talk out of my ass for millions and millions of years, yes, just so I can annoy you. But, however, if I also know that I am right and you are wrong, boy oh boy, I take joy in that. I interrupt this video to tell you that, hey, this message is only for my dear viewers and subscribers. If you do not like to watch this video, basically just jump at the time that is shown right now on screen. If you do want to watch it, go ahead. Might not be the best, because this video is made to prove the stupid Hasan lovers and the terrorist sympathizers wrong. So yeah, if you do not want to watch it, please jump at the time shown on screen right now. Thank you. So last video I was talking about Hasan Piker and a lot of bots and human beings who, I don't know, have no love for life, I don't know how to put it, decided to bomb my comment section. Now, first of all, I would like to apologize to my dear viewers, the people that are actually subscribed and, you know, happen to be watching the videos, and the random viewers who had no idea what was going on with Hasan, although I still think that a lot of people know what's going on, okay? He's a piece of shit, he's a terrorist sympathizer, so just for the sake of, you know, showing and proving those idiots and those bots, yet yes, I am right. As you can see at the top of the screen, proof that I do not need to show you, because my dear fellow human beings, you people who support Hasan and the massive killing of innocent people, right? No matter the side, okay? You only like to virtue signal. You only like to say, oh, I care about them, so you can feel better about yourself. Well, I don't care about that. I don't care about terrorists, okay? If they're killing innocent human beings, I do not care, okay? That's not a freedom fighter. That's a terrorist. It's that simple, you know? So, again, I am sorry to my dear viewers. I really did not think that this would go like that, but since Hasan is paying bots, or at least his uncle or whatever, I don't really care at this point. It's clear that many of them are bots. It's clear that, you know, he himself said that, oh, my fans, go defend me, go defend my, I don't know, terrorist sympathizing ass. I mean, this guy should be called Hamas Piker. And without further ado, and I'm gonna say it again, I'm sorry to my dear viewers. Again, I did not think this would go like this, but well, I guess there's a lot of loonies on this planet, you know, a lot of lunatics. However, after this video, I will be going back to my normal content, but I'm still gonna cover shit like this because, unlike most YouTubers, I really don't stand for violence that is basically unprovoked. I don't care what you have to say. If you have two brain cells that are working, you can just look at the whole conflict situation, look at history, and realize what is the truth. And let's say for some stupid reason that Israel really is that evil. Okay, go after the government, go after the military, don't go after children and innocent human beings, you pieces of shit. It's that simple. And when I say pieces of shit, I'm just referring to the terrorists, the Hasan Piker supporters who support the killing of innocent, not to you random viewers. Again, I apologize for making this video as well, but hey, I'm petty. When I know I'm right, I'm not gonna shut the fuck up about it. So, let's go. First of all, yeah, left-wing Pandit Hasan Piker says, I don't have an issue with Hezbollah praises Yemen's Houthi for seizing ships. Here's the video. I'm just gonna let it play while I'm reading this for a little bit.
Is that small guy?
Hezbollah is this is the same name.
Okay.
Hezbollah is a paramilitary organization that is also a part of the Lebanese parliament.
Do we like them or no?
I think it's a resistance group. They're pretty successful.
Resistance group. Okay. Calling terrorists resistance group.
Everybody hates them. Like everybody in the region. A lot of people don't like them. Like
I like what you like.
Of course, a very pussy-ass statement. I like what you like, so I won't have a problem with your viewers, so they won't attack me.
Technically, not that this sectarian distinction matters in this situation.
Yeah, that's kind of it. I just wanted to show you these two showcase you the mentality of someone who does not have a single clue what he's talking about, because he's such a deranged terrorist sympathizer. And to be honest, I don't think he's deranged. There's basically two options. Either he's doing this for the fame, you know, and trying to be, the one guy that stands for the Palestine genocide. My friend, both parties have suffered innocent killings, okay? Have suffered the loss of innocent lives. There is no need to justify either side, right? Just, well, when I say either side, I mean the violence that they put out. And to be honest, I still side with Israel because, to be honest, Hamas puts their rocket launchers near schools, hospitals, just so Israeli, forces cannot fire upon them without, committing a war crime. So that to me is the lowest thing someone can do, and I don't even care. And actually, because people are gonna say, well, where is the proof in that? Israeli says these photos show how Hamas places weapons in and near UN facilities in Gaza, including schools. Well, of course they would do that. They are basically insane. Continue to push in Gaza, blah, 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 blah. School, diplomatic building. I'm not gonna take this for granted, but a lot of people are saying that, and I'm inclined to believe that. Especially because I'm actually gonna show you something that comes out a little later in the video. The family that was kidnapped by, the terrorist group that is Hamas. They killed basically the grandfather and grandmother, if I'm not wrong. And then they kidnapped the mother, the father, and the two babies, which one was, I think, less than a year old, and the other one that was 3 years old, maybe, I think. Now, I don't really want to stay on this topic of 9 months old. I'm not gonna pronounce that because I'm gonna mispronounce it and I'm gonna be disrespectful. And the 4-year-old Ariel. Oh, I was wrong on both occasions. Now, forensics evidence confirms Shiri Bibas not killed by Israeli airstrike. Now, I'm not really interested in that because, of course, the Israeli are actually thinking where to fire, missiles, unlike Gaza. Gaza? Let's not blame all the Gaza people, let's just blame the terrorists. Unlike Hamas, who basically puts their rocket launchers near schools, okay? Basically using human shields. And yes, that is the definition of human shield. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, they were not killed. Okay, it's this family. And what I'm interested in is this. Forensics analysis of Kifir. Kifri? Kifir? Yeah, I said I'm not gonna pronounce it, but I pronounced it. Oh well, I don't care. Because I'm talking right now not with my dearest of viewers, but with the degenerate losers that are the Hasan Piker's bots. Hello, stupid bots and people who are very demented and actual lunatics. Forensic analysis of Kifir and Ariel also showed that they were murdered in cold blood by Gaza captures. The IDF said the Palestine terrorists committed the crime with their bare hands weeks after being captive on October 7th, 2023. Now, what does this guy say? Well, he basically says they were not killed by the bombing attacks.
500 days since the horrific October 7th terror attack, we have identified the remains of Shiri Bibas 2 days after identifying her children, Ariel and Kfir. Our examination found no evidence of injuries caused by bombing.
Yep, pretty much the same, and the same statement, because this is kind of a copy-paste. Where are you, my friend? There. Oh yeah, here. Ariel and Kfir were murdered by terrorists in cold blood. Terrorists did not shoot the two young boys. They were killed. They killed them with their bare hands. Military spokesman Rear Admiral Daniel Hagari said in a televised statement on Friday. Oh, actually, it's not copy-pasted. My bad. So, the family that was killed in cold blood, especially two children, innocent children, and yes, you're still defending it, because I'm sure so many bots and losers like you, dear Hasan, endorsers, defenders, will actually go in the comments and defend it. And actually, a comment that I got in my last video actually defended Hasan, laughing at, and let's actually go to that, which is this one. This is basically I can't even call it a funeral, because they were basically parading around 4 coffins 2 of those being the 2 children mentioned earlier. And yet, stupid people like you, dear Hasan endorsers, are actually saying, oh, you're wrong. He was laughing at the mural. Oh, really? That's the most important thing to mention about that. The fact that he was laughing at the mural, at the propaganda. You are an absolute fucking retard, depraved of morals. Do not try and convince me that you're right, because you're just stupid. You do not care for human lives. You're basically justifying violence to suit your cause. You absolute maniac. I just don't care. So let's just look at Nuxanor. Let's just look at this.
Hamas terrorists,
Yep.
pieces of shit, absolute pieces of shit that should be killed, probably. According to the government, I'm not saying any opinions here. I am impartial here, all right? But according to the government,
same,
all the
but
governments
very true.
actually, literally on the planet, these guys are should be killed, and they are carrying the corpses of babies that they murdered.
Yep, pretty much.
Pretty
Statements
dark.
already shown.
Hamas has released the bodies of 4 Israeli hostages.
3,
Hear that in
1
the
was
background?
wrong.
Can you hear that in the background? Oh, you heard that? Oh, okay. They're blasting music. They're making a party.
Yes, of course, because that's what normal people do at a funeral. They blast music.
The reaction.
When it's not even their relatives or their
A
people.
most
Jesus
macabre
Christ.
handover ceremony as music blares. Hamas fighters carry the coffins of 4 dead Israeli hostages.
Including
2 of
2
them.
babies. And by the way, one of those bodies that they returned a different body.
Yep.
Not even the body of the hostage that they
Because
said they
you're
were
that
returning.
stupid.
Children, the youngest to have been abducted on October the 7th. On stage, an offensive
And yes.
propaganda message blaming
Offensive propaganda message.
Yep. That's what he's laughing at. Let's disregard the fact that they are having a parade for dead children and 2 dead adults that were innocent, had nothing to do with, the conflict. They were just affiliated to the other side because, guilty by association, because that's what Hasan believes in. Well, Hamas Piker at least. Yeah, it's a good thing to laugh at dead people, Congratulations, Hasan endorsers. Do you really think he's not a terrorist sympathizer? Well, of course another terrorist sympathizer is not going to call their leader a terrorist sympathizer. Losers.
He's laughing at the babies that are being returned. That's weird.
The war.
I mean, I wouldn't laugh personally. This is one of the most sick, subhuman
Yep.
things I've ever seen in my entire life, to be honest. I don't really
You're
find it
playing
funny.
music,
Hassan has-
having fun at this.
Criminal Netanyahu and his Nazi army killed them with missiles from Zionist warplanes.
So the Hamas terrorist lying fucks that murdered this family, they are saying that it was in fact Israel that killed them.
Yeah, of
That's what
course,
they're claiming,
of course.
Which is not true, by the way. But
Yep.
that's what they're claiming. I mean, they are terrorists. After
I mean, I
all,
already
lie
showed
all
you.
the time.
You can't even call.
How about we talk about, the Yemeni pirate, Because people seem to be a little brain dead. Especially in the comments of this video. Hasan Piker interviews 19-year-old. How can you call a 19-year-old a kid? You absolute maniacs. I know you want to prove your point and to virtue signal and to say he's not a terrorist. I do not care. People can lie, okay? Do you think that platforms like Twitch, YouTube, or whatever would actually allow a terrorist, to be there? Do you really think that? Do you really think that he does not need to lie to be able to stay on Twitch and stuff like that? That's stupid. But that doesn't really matter. So yes, this guy is
What is the move
a 19-year-old
overall since America
pirate.
started bombing positions in Sana'a and other places?
كيف معنوياتكم في اليمن وكيف الإحساس يعني
Now, I'm not gonna bother to look at it because, to be honest, I don't really care. And now, dear Hamas Piker enjoyers, I'm not gonna bother reading you all of these comments, but the thing is this. Idiots in the comments of this video call that Houthi, that Yemen kid, a kid, even though he's 19-year-old. Okay, if in America you can buy a gun when you're 18, then he's an adult as well, as the guy that buys, I don't know, a gun when he's 18 in America. Yeah, that guy is an adult as well. I do not care. So basically, why did I want to show you these comments? Well, pause them, read it, do your thing, bots and Hasan enjoyers. Because basically he's saying, oh no, he basically just says, oh, I stand with Palestinians. No, he basically says, I stand with Palestine and the attacks. That does not seem like a statement that someone who is innocent would make, Also, they argue about the fact that, oh, they attack only the ships that go to Israel. I doubt that. You know, they're pirates. They're gonna attack every single ship that they see. And also, he basically says, oh, he just finished school, so I really doubt that he's a soldier, that, you know, he had time to become a soldier. Well, again, another guy that is actually informed and knows about the fact that schools of war, human education system ceased to train new fighters. By who? Let's control F. Who? Oh, would you look at that? The Houthis. And this guy says he's a Houthi. And now you can cry about it, you can piss your pants, shit your pants. But he said he's not, you know, a Houthi soldier, he's not that, he's not this. I don't care, because people can lie. You know, look, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt, you know. Let's say he really does not stand with the Houthis, with the atrocities that they commit, because he does not like it, and he only says that he is a Houthi, he's a soldier, he stands with this, he stands with that, because he is afraid of being executed by them, or being tortured by them, or something like that. Well, that's indicative to the fact that they are terrorists, okay? And Hasan still sympathized with them, so therefore he is still a terrorist sympathizer. I don't care. And there's the other fact that, hey, he can just be lying and saying, no, I'm actually not a terrorist, because he wants to be on social media and spread propaganda. I mean, are we, you know, denying the fact that human beings can lie to get away with shady stuff? Jesus. But then again, I'm arguing with Hasan Piker bots that defend him and lunatics that actually think that he is doing a good thing, that he is standing for the Palestinians. I'm standing for the innocent lives on both sides, you know. I want to defend both of them, but you know what I will not do? I will not justify the killing of innocent people. I already showed you a family that was murdered by the terrorists. Just one of many. What else can I say to prove you that you just endorse a terrorist? I mean, come on. But you're just a Hamas Piker lover, so let's move on. So let's see. We've done this, we've done this, we've done this, we've done this, we've done this. What is this?
Clip that from a hostage release that just happened yesterday. This happened yesterday.
Oh yeah, I just wanted to show you this because you're stupid as well. When it comes to freeing hostages,
you probably wouldn't even recognize,
and this is basically just propaganda.
Because he lost 70 pounds in captivity. All right, he lost 70 pounds, 70
pounds.
All right, just trying to make this clear. All right?
Wait, how many?
Because he lost 70 pounds
in
captivity. All right, he lost 70 pounds, 30 kilos. All right,
30, Jesus.
Make this clear. All right, so this is him kissing the Hamas terrorist's head. So this is after he's in captivity.
So of course, you know, someone who was treated well, you know, as Hasan basically said, you know, they treated this man well. Oh really? What is this?
Here you can see the head propagandist giving the hostage instructions. The hostage looks to his side to make sure he understands.
What is this?
Leans in to explain the strategy to the two terrorists on his left. And right on cue, the hostage leans in to kiss not one, but the two.
Interesting, you know.
And Hasan obviously is not going to show like the wide.
Of course he's not going to show this one.
No, sir.
So again, you know, I'm not going to bother to show you the clip that basically says, you see, they treat the hostages so well, and yet they killed 2 babies that were, you know, taken hostage. See how you're endorsing violence? Next. We have already covered this. What about this?
If you're wondering why Hasan's audience is so radicalized, it's because of stuff like this.
Israel, America's greatest ally, the most important country.
This guy is
in the
just a
world,
victim, I
most
swear
moral
to
nation,
God.
The most moral democracy on the planet is ruthlessly and mercilessly bombing southern Lebanon, including southern Beirut.
What did Lebanon do?
They just kind of were there. They happen to be Israel's neighbor.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
Even as someone who's critical of Israel, this retelling is fucking insane.
They just kind of were there.
Hezbollah started launching rockets into Israel hours after the October 7th raid began.
Interesting,
they
interesting.
launched 12,000 rockets, killed nearly 100 people, including 12 children, and displaced 250,000 Israelis from northern Israel. That's what caused them to respond.
is this proof? Well, of course it is, but you delusional Hasan endorsers are not gonna believe it. And there's one more thing that I want to show you. Oh yeah, Hasan basically asking his fans to brigade to defend him on the Trash Taste podcast. Should I actually show you this? Because a lot of people know this. Let's just show it.
Holy fuck. Too bad I get irritated from just seeing his face. The guy has said so many profoundly idiotic things that I honestly cannot listen to a word from him. The brigade is on, folks. Get in and actively counter the brigade.
Can you like?
Yeah, sending your little rabid audience to defend you. A sign of a true leader, you know? Yes, yes. And the last thing.
Completely spineless, Ludwig being a prime example who deletes videos just because Hasan, his daddy, told him to. So
Yeah, that's just,
I don't know, alright?
I don't know, cowardly of him.
Like
but this is not the point.
You guys might as well use the Ouija board and summon the spirit of Neil for your podcast. Sometimes I thought we were gonna watch terrorist propaganda music videos together.
Aww.
There's this viral clip of Hasan just showing his friend a so-called music video, and essentially it's like a bunch of terrorists dancing, shooting AK-47s in the sky, and then this other streamer named Nick or NMP, he's just like, dude, this is literally a terrorist video. What are you showing me, bro? What the hell? How are you?
What a good friend, you know.
I still don't get how this
Showcasing his friend terrorism, spreading the, I don't know, the way of the terrorists. I mean, he's not a terrorist sympathizer. Well, this is the end of the video. Actually, no, there's one more thing. I don't know if I showed this, so I'm gonna reload the page and show you. Young Turk Hasan Piker backs murder of babies and says terror group have legal grounds to slaughter infants if they're settlers. Yeah, just reading that gave me a little bit of brain cancer, and I no longer think I have 2 brain cells, I might only have 1. Let's hear.
Because Palestinians, and this is going to sound very radical and possibly very violent, but this is a matter of law, and maybe even if you agree with this, a matter of morality. Palestinians have the legal ground to violently seize back their own homes.
Promoting violence.
These settlers.
Very nice.
This is a reality, and that is precisely the reason why they have to exist under endless occupation in the West Bank.
You know what? And that's why I say, if it was settlers, that would be a lot more understandable.
Settlers, that word annoys me so much.
Obfuscate. Okay,
you're not a human being, you're a settler.
But this dude just
Fucking
called
Christ.
babies militants.
No, I understand. And there are baby settlers as well. But there are baby settlers as well. There are babies in the settlements. But
yes, they are baby settlers. They can use violence because they are right, because they feel they are right. Let's not look at history, because if we were to look at history, boy oh boy, we would not like what history has to tell us. But what do I know? So, once more, I do have the proof, dear Hasan defenders who sympathize with a terrorist. What are you going to say now? Are you going to give me again that, oh, you support the killing of Palestinians? No, I think I made it clear that I do not like the killing of innocent people, no matter the side that they unfortunately happen to be on. You know, I'm never going to endorse a terrorist group and the fact that they capture families and they execute them, especially when it comes to infants, okay? I just don't care. If you're gonna come up with, you know, a comment like the one that I got in the previous video, oh, you're wrong. Hasan was not laughing at the dead corpses of children. He was laughing at a propaganda mural or whatever. My friend, can you not see that they are dancing around coffins and blasting music? Is that normal human behavior? They even, you know, got one of the corpses wrong that they returned to Israel. Are you actually that deluded and you actually think that you are right and you are trying to prove me wrong with such brain-dead arguments? Yeah, I'm sorry. You're just stupid, okay? That's it. We can agree to disagree, but on this one, you really are just a bunch of terrorist sympathizers. I cannot put it any other way. I love the fact that you flocked to respond to every single one of my comments when I was actually, you know, really looking forward to a conversation. But people like you are basically unable to have a conversation to have an open conversation about a topic like this, because all you want to see is violence, and you support violence as long as it suits your world beliefs, right? And I'm never gonna do that because I'm not that stupid as you people are. And now, shoo, go away, bots, go away, Hamas Piker enjoyers. I already proved you wrong. Go away, I don't like you, I don't want to see you. Now, my dear viewers, I really want to say that I apologize for making this video and the last video. I did not think it would bomb like that, but you know, bots and Hamas Piker, yeah, they go hand in hand really well, and they really do like to cancel people, even though I'm basically saying the truth. Sure, maybe I might be wrong about something, but you're endorsing the killing of people, okay? Unfortunately, all types of news media outlets are biased. To try and get your, you know, real truth from, I don't know, a conflict like this is really hard. But you know what's not really hard? To see the fact that they are endorsing the killing of innocent people. Because they say it's justified because Israel did this, Israel did that, even though most of it is fake. But I don't want to rant any longer. As I said, I'm really sorry. If I lost your trust, well, that sucks. But hopefully you might give me a chance still. I'm still gonna go back to making my normal type of content. I'm still gonna talk about shit like this because I'm not gonna let it slide. Okay, it is important to talk about stuff like this, even though it hurts, even though it's not fun. But rather than living in a false reality, I'd rather live in a reality that is harsh and has no mercy for me. Because at least I know that's the truth. I don't know about you, but that's just me. Again, I'm sorry. I wish you a good day, good night, good morning, whatever it is. I really hope it's good. So yeah, I'm really sorry. Hopefully you'll give me another chance. Goodbye.